do this. There we go.
There's no sound. All right,
yes.
we better start over then.
Okay, we're gonna start over. There should be sound now as this comes through. So it's happening. We're sorry.
Boom.
Okay, here I'm just gonna chat that. Sorry, comma, we fixed it. All right, so
this is much better. Here we go.
Starting over. Oh, there we go. That's red. That means it was too loud. All right, so hey, it's Brandon and Matthias here with you. Starting over, trying again, round two. Take two.
Boom.
Hey, we're going to be doing a Q&A Monday today, and just kind of talking through some questions. We have a few questions that have kind of popped up over the last few days. Now she says that is loud. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is just turn your volume down a little bit. So anyway, also if you can guess what that sound is in the background, we will buy you a pony. Matthias will.
I will buy you a pony.
So that's probably not going to happen, but at the same time,
I can't say what size it's going to be. Like it could be like this big.
Right.
But I will buy you a pony.
Okay, there you said it. All right, so hey, there it is again. Anywho, like I said, we've got some questions that we're going to answer. We're going to start with the questions we have, but if you have questions for us that you would like us to answer, whether they're about collective, about Matthias's glasses, about my skinny jeans, like we can do that. So actually, the first thing I think that we should talk about though is this week's video challenge.
Oh yes.
This week's video challenge.
This needs a mention.
Yes,
for sure.
Sean Gronseth wins a pony, by the way.
All right, I'll get you that pony, Sean.
Yes, it is a drill. But anyway, Matthias, tell us what this week's video challenge is.
This week's video challenge is youth pastor impersonations. So whoever your youth pastor is, so that could be either Brandon, me, Andrew, Chris, Zane, or Jenna, you're supposed to. That's right?
That's all James.
Oh, James, yes. And
he's here too.
Man, sorry, I forget that. There's so many people. But your goal is to do something that they would normally do. We've already had a couple send them in, and they're actually really, really good, and they're really, really funny.
The ones that I've seen are actually really
they're solid. They put some work in there, and I was very, very impressed. But you want to impersonate them in the best way you can. So, like, for instance, we gave you guys examples of, like, dude, like, wear skinny jeans like Brandon, or do something like that. Like, look, there it is.
Bam,
skinny jeans right there.
Look at that.
Or you can, like, style your hair like Chris's and, like, make a comb over or something.
Yeah,
that comb over, something like that. And make sure you look nice and, like, pretty in a way. Not saying, like, but yeah, Chris is a good-looking guy.
Sean said, "Oh, Brandon, I got this. Just talk about T Swift."
Hey, I mean, that could be
you
one.
Should try that.
Make a video of yourself talking about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Send it in to us.
Yes.
I would love to see that.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I want to see one from you right now.
Me for right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Who's it going to be?
I don't feel like I just need to do it and have them guess.
Okay.
So for some of you guys might know this, some of you guys not, but this person loves to use the word ultimately.
Yeah, I know you're going
to a lot. He always says God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And ultimately, when we're talking about the word ultimately, we ultimately need to think about the word ultimately, because ultimately it is a great word.
True. All right, in the chat right now, who is that? It is, in fact. Yes.
It is. It is Andrew Bernal.
Let's see if I was going to do one. If I was going to do one, I would be like, listen, this is the reason why Nebraska and the Dallas Cowboys are the greatest teams of all time, because they're the best. They've never been beaten ever in the history of
I know exactly
history.
Who this is. Yep.
And they will never be beaten. Even when they lose, they still win because they did win a different game.
Yes.
But
like way back when or whenever.
And I've never yes.
That's amazing.
That's good. Good times.
Awesome.
I was the worst. That's all you had to start with. Like that's that person. So
yes.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Good times.
That was
good times. So hey guys, get those videos to us right now.
Yes.
Like make your youth pastor impression videos and send them to us, because I know that you guys can do even better than Matthias and I just did.
Yes.
I actually wanted to do a Burnell impression right there, and I was going to just start with like, all right, hey you all, here's the deal.
Yes.
I love you, Andrew. I hope you're watching this because, you did a great job.
Yeah, that was good.
Anyway, it's, what do they say? That if they, once they start like caricaturizing what you do, then you know it's like
Oh yes,
it's
yeah. I know
ingrained.
what you're talking
So
about. Yeah.
so really, what's going to happen is you guys think that you're making fun of us, but really you're just telling us how much you love us and appreciate us. So
Amen.
anyway, all right, let's jump into some of these questions. Let's see what we got. All right. So
Ooh,
this
where
is
do
a
we
good
want
one.
to start?
Let's just start at the beginning.
All right, let's do
All right.
that.
What is the one thing you absolutely hate but can't explain why? It's one thing you absolutely hate but can't explain why.
I honestly don't know.
What do you guys?
I'm trying to think of something that like would fall into this.
Geese.
You hate geese.
Yeah, they're evil incarnate. In fact, here's the deal. So the other day, and it's
Okay.
not just geese; it's all birds. Like
Just
it's
all birds in general.
all birds.
Really?
Like I saw an ostrich one time, like at a zoo, and
Yeah.
I was like, mm-mm.
Just instant hate towards
That
it?
thing's got devil eyes, man. Have you ever seen an
I
ostrich in
have.
real
I
life?
have. Yes.
Those
they
giant
are
eyes that
scary.
just like pierce through your soul.
Mm-hmm.
No. Ugh. So we have these Zoom calls every day with our campus team. So Matthias does one with Bellevue South. I do one with Bellevue North. And so one of the days, Jenny, one of our small group coaches, was actually leading the meeting, and she had this fun trivia game
Okay.
about birds. Okay. And I said right from the start, I was like, guys, it's multiple choice.
Yeah.
And so I was like, whatever option makes the bird sound the most evil, that's what I'm picking.
Nice.
Because that's their MO.
Nice.
They're all evil. And
Yeah.
guess what? I got 18 out of 20 questions
Are
right.
you kidding?
Yes. Yes.
Really?
They're evil.
Dude, for me, man, I honestly don't know, but like, I don't know. Like sometimes like technology gets me, and like others like would be like lights. Just like if I have to like change a bulb in something, I absolutely hate it, and I don't know why.
Why you hate that?
Yeah, like I just don't know why. I don't know. That's like the only thing I can think of
That's
right now.
super
But
random.
it is.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of, I mean, even with the bird thing, like, I feel like I hate them because of a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, I have a traumatic bird experience from when I was a child.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I don't feel like I hate things.
Well, it's
without-
hard. It's also hard to just be like, like, there has to be a reason. But like what you said,
Yeah,
like there has
yeah.
to be a reason behind something, like everything that we do. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's hard to like pick something. It's
Yeah.
like, man, I honestly don't know.
You know, I don't want to say hate because I don't
It is a strong
feel
word.
like that, but I really, really dislike Tom Brady, and I don't actually have a reason why.
Oh, I used to really, really dislike LeBron James
Well,
for
there's
some
so
reason.
many
I don't
reasons
know
for
why.
that.
Yeah, oh yeah, but like, I'm somewhat a fan now. But like
Yeah.
back then, I was like, dude, this guy's no.
Yeah.
I was just like bashing on him. But I'm like, now I sort of like look into more of it. I'm like, okay, he's actually not like a terrible guy.
Okay.
You know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, let's
We'll
do the
see.
next one. What's the worst topping to put on a pizza? I don't know. I know that everybody wants us to say pineapple.
Yeah, I
but
know. That's what I was thinking
actually
too.
kind of like that.
I actually kind of like it too.
So
It actually is pretty good.
if you're in the anti-pineapple population, like no judgment or hate, but at the same time, like it's not that bad.
mm-hmm.
But at the same time, that's not really how I want my pizza described.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
You
That's
know?
very accurate. Yeah.
Sardines, that's a good pick. But have you ever? Here's what I want to know, Sean specifically. You said sardines. Have you ever had them?
Because it's one thing to like eat them and then actually say I actually don't like that, rather than just be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna join everybody else. No, I hate it.
Yeah, I feel like sardines is one of those things that just got like a bad rap at some
Mhm.
point, and so everybody just assumes they hate sardines
Yeah.
because they think they're supposed to hate sardines.
Yeah. For me, like I don't know, like I can't really think of like a
See, Sean
bad
said
one.
no.
See, then yeah, it doesn't work. You gotta try them
Yeah.
first. Sean, go to the store
Yeah.
right now, buy some sardines. Send us a video of you eating them
Yes.
in your skinny jeans, like Brandon.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
And talking about Taylor Swift.
I'm pretty
Done.
sure that you could win this week's things if you were eating sardines, wearing skinny jeans, and talking about Taylor Swift.
100%. 100%.
So, I would just go ahead and say that right now. If you do that, you automatically win.
Yep. I second that.
And that's
Second
that
time.
goes for anybody who's never had sardines before.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, like, I don't know, like, I'm not like a huge picky eater.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you just mix like, something like crazy, like a fish or a sushi, like on pizza,
Yeah.
like that would just be disgusting.
Yeah, I feel like so pizza is one of those things like when it's good, it's really good, and when it's really bad, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
so
true.
and so for me, when you say like, what's the worst topping to put on pizza? One, I think through the lens of like, what would I actually put on a pizza, and not like, I'm not going to go
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
ice cream because it would melt.
Yeah,
No one puts
yeah,
ice cream
yeah,
on
yeah.
pizza. And so for me, even if in that understanding, is sardines are a myth.
What?
They're a real thing, Sean.
What do you
They're a
mean
real
sardines
thing.
are a myth?
Yeah, he got all of his sardine information from the Ninja Turtles. But anyway, and it's anchovies.
Ooh,
But
that's,
anyway,
okay, yeah.
so what was I saying was about pizza topping. So I think
Yeah.
for me that if we talk about a bad pizza topping, it's like the worst best pizza
Mhm.
topping or the least best. And so for me, I think if you put just mushrooms, like I'm not really about that.
Okay. See,
But I'm
I
okay with
love mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Are really good.
Yeah.
Like, I love those on there. But I don't know. Like, this also makes me think of the question of like, what is the best topping for a pizza?
Mm.
Like, in your opinion,
Yeah.
like, what is the best?
Is that best single topping or just best pizza? Period.
Ooh.
Because my favorite pizza,
Let's do both.
and I never get to eat it, is pepperoni and jalapeno.
Okay.
It's really good. It's really good. And so if I had to go the best single topping, I might actually go bacon.
I would agree. I was thinking bacon as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking bacon within like my favorite like type of pizza. This is sound really weird, but don't knock it until you try it. Like we were talking about the sardines.
And
You
butter
go-
on Pop-Tarts.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't tried that. I need to try that still. But you go like pepperoni, jalapenos, and cream cheese.
Okay.
Cream cheese is actually
It's kind of
for some
like
reason-
a jalapeno
Yes.
popper
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, yeah.
I
It's
can
like
get that.
really, really good for some reason. Like one of my buddies in college was like, "Hey, you got to try this," and I like tried it. And I was like, "That is actually pretty good."
It doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't.
You know?
But
Okay.
some
I'll have to
people are
try
like
that.
completely against it. I'm like, why would you ever put cream cheese on a pizza? And I'm like, dude, you just got to try it.
Mm.
You got to try it.
See, Sean
So-
says cream cheese is good on pizza.
Amen. Thank you, Sean.
But have
Now
you
go to-
had that, or are you
Yes,
making
and
it
now
up?
that's true.
No, we never know.
That is true.
We never know.
That is true.
So, all right, what we got
Well,
next?
hey, our next question is this: if you could pick any animal to talk to, which animal would it be?
I would choose the aforementioned goose and ask them why they've chosen to live their life in such a way.
Okay, fair point. Okay.
Why are you like this? And then they'd be like,
Yeah.
and then they'd yell at me like to get off their lawn, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
I would be curious to see, just like for me personally, like what would a shark's voice sound like?
Mm.
That's what I would be thinking. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
It
I was
has an
like,
Australian accent and
Well, yeah, I
says
know,
that
but I'm
fish are
like-
friends, not food,
Yeah.
obviously.
but like at the same time, it's like, is it like a deep voice? Because that's like
Right.
that's what I would picture of like if it actually had like a speaking ability of like human words and stuff.
Mm.
Like, would it be a deep voice or would it be like this monotone
Yeah.
type
Like,
thing? I don't know. I would also just love to see their mouth
Yeah.
just open up and talk into because
I
it's
feel
so
like,
big.
yeah, I feel like for a shark, it'd be like, it would take its back fin and just be like,
Yeah.
and stare at you coldly,
Yes.
and then be like, "There's gonna come a day when I ask for
Yeah.
a favor," you know?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? So,
Oh, that's amazing.
anyway,
That's amazing.
cool. What else we got?
All right, this is our next one. What is something you did as a child that you wish you could do now but can't?
Take naps.
100%. I would agree with that as well. Yeah, take
Yeah.
naps. Like just run around and do like have no responsibilities.
Yes, like 2:30 on a Tuesday. Just go ride my bike.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
Yeah, for like
So
3
many-
hours.
Yeah.
And like wherever. Yeah.
And when I was a kid, this is way back in the day. I wish I had like a black and white filter for this, so that we would know like the. you
Oh,
know,
it's like a
I'm
flashback
going back in
story.
time.
Yeah.
Back when I was a child, we just like went outside, and I know that every generation says this. So listen, middle schoolers, high schoolers, right now, when you get to be my age, you will act as if this were true, but it's not. So just know that we could just go, like, get on our bike and just ride our bike.
Mhm.
Like at the outside of my neighborhood was like this little sandwich shop, and then the gas station.
Yeah.
And like, I was like 9 years old, and I'd get on my bike and I'd ride to this sandwich shop and buy a sandwich, and then walk over to the gas station and get a soda, and
There
then
you
ride
go.
home.
Yeah.
And like, I'll tell you what, as a person in their mid 30s, like, I wouldn't go to that gas station by myself now.
But like at 9 years
Yeah,
old, you're like,
yeah,
hey,
it's fine.
heck yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
go. Yeah.
Back then, like today, it's like not. I don't actually think it's the last time I was in Charleston. I think they tore it down.
Oh shoot.
So there goes my childhood.
Yeah.
Right there, gas stations and pita places.
Yeah, I think for me it would be like, as a kid, like I would always run barefoot outside. and just
Yeah.
like play outside for like 8 hours straight. Just
Yeah.
like build forts in the woods, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, if I could just do that, oh my goodness, that would be so much fun.
Nice.
That'd be so much fun.
Sean,
But
Sean says we're in quarantine. They're encouraging us not to have responsibilities. That's
I
good.
mean, yeah,
That's good.
some of us, yes. Yeah, and again, like if you guys have any questions or any like weird facts that you want to know about us,
Yeah.
drop those in the chat right now, and we will try to answer those. But
I know they got gas stations here, Sean. I'm talking about that one specific gas station in the neighborhood that I lived in. Like it's a dangerous place now, is what I was trying to say. I guess I
So
didn't
okay,
communicate
so
that.
with that, let me ask you this: when you walked in, did they know you by name?
The sandwich shop, yes. The gas station, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the sandwich shop was this little it actually was in a house. Like they bought this house and like
Oh, and they just like redid
turned it
it.
into a sandwich
Nice.
shop. Basically, they took the kitchen and made it into the thing, and then the rest of the house was where you could like sit and eat. So, and it was like not an open floor plan at all. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you walked into this room and they're like, oh, there's 3 tables in here, but so you could.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
like some
okay.
days you would eat lunch in the master bedroom. Why not?
So were the sandwiches good though?
They were. So
They
it was
really
like a
were?
pita place. So it was like everything was, that kind of deal. It's good
That's
stuff.
awesome. That's awesome.
It's good stuff. All right.
Well, hey, this next question.
Morning showers or night shower? Yeah, let's grab some of these real
Oh
fast.
yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Okay, so we got favorite person and color. Color of person?
that.
These are 2 separate questions, right? So who's our favorite person and what's our favorite color? I'm legally obligated to say that my wife is my favorite person, but also if I wasn't legally obligated to say that, I would still say that, unless we weren't
Mhm.
friends.
Yeah,
She's a winner.
yeah. I would say my favorite. I mean, obviously Jesus is up there for both of
Well,
us.
if
I
you
mean,
wanna do that.
yeah.
cool,
Okay,
I
we
get
got
that.
we
I
got to
get
pull
that.
we got to pull that
Yeah.
card. But
Ace
I
of
would-
spades,
yeah, Ace of Spades. Yeah, I would say Hannah would be my favorite person, and then if I had to pick a second, oh man, I would probably pick my buddy named Kale.
Kale.
Kale,
Sounds like a good, healthy friendship.
dude. Oh, he's healthy. He's healthy.
Nice.
So
And favorite color. So my favorite color is hands down super bright lime green.
really,
But, yeah. But I'm also going through a red phase right now. All my shoes are red. Or have red on them.
you do have the Darth Vader shoes, and those things are sick. Those things are sick. Yeah. I don't know. For me, like, okay, so this is what I normally answer with, and I usually get like a lot of like pushback on this. Like one of my favorite colors personally is black and gray,
Okay?
and a lot of people are like, "Dude, that's not a color. That's just like the absence of this." I'm like, well,
If you want to pick black, man, you can pick black.
Exactly.
Like, that's your
Exactly.
prerogative.
yeah,
No
I
one
like
can tell
black.
you what your favorite color can't be.
Yeah. I like black. I like black t-shirts. Obviously, I'm wearing a white t-shirt, so that kind of like throws it off. But white is also up there in my
Yeah.
top 5 for sure.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So morning showers or night showers?
ooh. I think for me it depends on the day. Like if I go to bed super late, I'm taking a morning shower.
Mm.
But if I have time to like shower at night, and it's not like insanely like, well, I'm not gonna be sitting in the shower like falling asleep, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take a night. That's it. I don't know. That's just how I
Yeah.
roll, I guess.
There you go. I enjoy an evening shower, but I don't take them very often. I'm normally in the morning.
Yeah.
And then even if I do, because like I said the other day, I was like, I should take showers at night because I sleep better. And then my Ashley's like, well, if you did that, would you still take a shower in the morning? And I was like, well, yeah, because then I wake up better, you
Yeah.
know? And so,
Yeah.
so alas,
Interesting.
I still take morning showers because, if you have a night where you don't sleep, you still have a shower in the morning. But
Yes. You got something to look forward
Something to
to.
look forward to.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. All right, so let's get to this one real
Yeah,
fast, and then we'll jump back. So Sean asks, what determines collective being back in person? Will it be when Calvary opens back up, or is it in the air? I'll tell you what is in the air. Coronavirus. Not really. It's not airborne, thankfully. No, is it? It is. It is.
It is.
Airborne.
It is. Yeah,
Yes,
it is
so
airborne. Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know the answer to that, and this is not me being political or like trying to like give you a non-answer answer. I don't know. Truthfully, like what Calvary and the teams have sought to do from the beginning is to make sure that we're making the wisest possible decisions and keeping everyone safe. And so, as we know more information, you guys will as well.
Yeah.
Currently, I can tell you. You're all, I'm sure, aware that Summer Fusion has been canceled, but CIY is still a possibility. And so, like I said, we're taking the information as we come, and we'll let you know. Once we know, you'll know. So Yeah, I guess that means it's up in the air.
It is. It is up in the air.
So anyway.
It is up in the air. So, yeah, I know it kind of sucks, but one of these times, we promise we will be back together, and it's gonna be a blast.
It is.
It's gonna be so much fun.
I gotta say, like, I was so bummed because we were planning to do
I
more
know.
games.
That's what I was thinking too. Was like we had the best event coming up, and it was like Corona was like, you ain't gonna have this, and I was like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
But we still have everything saved that we were planning.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be now. We even have more time to think about
Right.
it too.
War
So
games
it's like,
will happen.
boom, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be awesome.
Epic. It is. Now it's got to be because we said.
Oh yeah, I know.
This,
We have to live up to our
I
standards
know.
now.
There's proof that we said it.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. Let's see what we got on here.
This next one, I don't know. It's did Adam have a belly button?
Ooh. Okay. Deep theological question.
Yeah, I know. We went straight from like, what did you something do as a child, and now to like, does Adam have a belly button?
Yeah. I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you
Yeah.
guys think that Adam had a belly button? Because here's what we know. Belly buttons are results of umbilical cords, which
Yep.
are results of being born,
Mm-hmm.
which are results of being attached to your mother, and thus, did he?
Well, I mean, that begs the question too. Did Eve have a belly button?
Right, same. I would
Because
imagine.
I mean, like, I don't know.
I would imagine whatever the answer is, it's the same for both of them.
I would say so. I would agree with that too. I would agree with that.
However, someone's watching this video downstairs, and we can hear it. Anyway, I think so. There's so many. Man, this is a tough.
There's so
one.
many like I don't know. There's so many points about this.
Yeah, we
I
got
feel like-
one. So Sean says I'm going to say yes because he's a person. Like I get that. I
Okay,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah, like that. That's a logical reasoning.
Yeah, and then I like that everyone else's answers are question like yes.
Yes, but
And
no.
then Faith is like no. So it's like yeah, I don't know, man. I think probably if we look at it strictly from a biological point of view, probably not.
Yeah, I would say the answer had to be no if we're looking at it from
But
that
at the
perspective.
same time, here's what I know about God. He is creative and purposeful,
Mm-hmm.
and that has never changed. And so, on the one hand, I could see actually agreeing with Sean's thought here is that yes, he was a person, and God would know like what that looks like going
Yeah.
forward, and so
Yeah.
he might as well just make it what it is, you know. And so,
I could see that too. I could see that too.
I don't know. You'll have to ask him when we get there.
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know.
that's a question. Save it in the bank.
So
Can
anyway,
ask it later. Well, our next one is this: who is your favorite villain?
I don't know if I want to answer this one
Why? Why's that?
because everybody has their theories on why, you know, and none of them are right. So like, here's what I look for in a villain: you got to be extremely creative, and you cannot have a moral compass at all. You know, that's what makes a strong villain.
Okay.
Because in villains, if you have the moral compass, they're going to end up being a hero at some point. Which
Yes.
is fine. You can go anti-heroes and all that kind of stuff, and which is going to kind of mess up what I say.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, probably the most devious and willing to like go all in
And
for
just complete it.
yeah on villainy is probably Harley Quinn.
Oh, okay. I was gonna guess Thanos for you.
I just like I didn't get Brandon. You better say Shigo. I'm sorry, Faith. I should have. You know who Shigo is?
No,
She's
I do
from.
not.
She's Kim Possible's arch nemesis.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I
and
have
she
never
was
seen
actually a
Kim Possible,
sidekick too, to Dr. D. But at any rate, I can't take it back, man. That's a missed opportunity, Faith. I'm sorry, but my text tone is still Kim Possible. So
Yeah,
at any rate,
dude. For me, I don't know why. I think this would be like fall in that category, but I love Loki. For
okay.
some reason, I just like love it. I think he's hysterical.
Yeah.
He's creative, like you said. He's like crafty, and he's also like just kind of like witty sometimes.
Yeah,
And
No,
I don't know. I
that's a
just
good
love
pick.
him. I
That's a
love
good
him.
pick.
I think he's great.
it's a good pick.
I was super sad that he died. For those of you who haven't seen it, spoiler alert, but
Or did he?
get on time. But at the
Yeah,
same time,
seriously.
like,
What's the?
Yeah.
Here's a question. What is the proper window of time before you can say spoilers in a conversation like this?
I'd say max 2 weeks.
That's what I think.
Max 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like after, like, so 2 weeks and 1 day, boom,
Yeah.
release it.
So earlier in the chat, Sean said birds, lime green, and T Swift. The stuff practically writes itself. for as far as making an impression
Yeah.
for me. And so now he just said, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. So basically, he now knows he's got another thing. Sean, if you didn't pick up on this, I'm giving you another thing to add. You can throw some Kim Possible quotes in there too.
There you go.
But that's a low key fact about me is that I actually really do like Kim Possible. And when I got Disney Plus, the first thing I watched was the live action Kim Possible movie.
Really?
Boom.
Nice.
So yeah.
That's
Anywho.
awesome. I saw one of them in there. I think it was, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I would hands down. This is not even a question for me. 100 duck-sized horses.
Really?
Oh yeah. A horse-sized duck? Are you kidding
I
me?
know. I'm trying to picture that in my head right now. I'm like, oh my goodness.
That is terrible. Like a horse-sized duck, like that is the stuff of my nightmares.
You know how loud that would be too?
It's
Hey,
big old,
oh
like his
my
giant quack, and it's just beak, like.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I'd
sir.
probably go with the
Mm-mm.
100. I'd probably go with the 100.
No, sir. You know how hard I would punt a duck-sized horse, though.
Easy. Easy.
Yes, it would be great. It'd
Easy.
be great. So, anywho. All right, what else we got?
We have.
Yes, James, it was pretty good. It was it wasn't as good as the animated series, but it was pretty good. The guy who played Ron Stoppable had the voice, and so yeah, it was good.
Okay, so this one I'm not 100% sure how we're going to do this.
James said horses are powerful even if they're small. No way.
We will see. We will
Agree to disagree.
James, if you can find all that stuff for us, we will actually fight them. But
Yes.
you gotta get them.
Yes.
So, this question says this: would you rather have a head the size of a pear, or a watermelon?
So I went to Costco the other day,
I love that where you start. I went to Costco yesterday.
and they have watermelons there that are smaller. And so they might be a little
like mini watermelons?
they're like a little bit too small to be a human head, but they're way more appropriate than
Yeah,
a pear or
yeah.
a watermelon.
Well,
So
I'm just
I'm
like-
gonna go with watermelon.
Yeah, I'm going with watermelon too.
Mm.
I just don't want my head shaped like at an odd angle. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah.
a fat V. Something like that would look terrible. And then you have like
Mm.
I don't know if this includes a stem or not, but then you have that one stem that just sticks up like that,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, that just looks weird.
Yeah, so
I
I
would
got to
not
go
be
with.
about
I'm
that
gonna go
life.
with watermelon. You know.
Yeah.
I also there was another one up here too. Another
Yeah,
like
let's
would
find it,
you
let's find
rather?
it.
Oh, would you? No, that's the one. Where'd it go? It was about.
Would you
oh,
rather
it'd be
question-
covered in fur or in scales? Fur or scales? So I guess the question there would be: do all the other things come along with it? So like, if
Yes.
can I breathe underwater if I'm covered in scales, or am I just a human covered in scales for no reason? Same with the fur. Like
I would say if I can breathe underwater, I'm going with scales 100%.
same,
100%.
same. But otherwise, probably. I don't know, man. I don't see any. I hate being hot, and so I think fur.
Yeah.
I think fur for me is a no go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I would get very,
That's
very
where I'm at.
warm.
I'm
Very,
gonna
very warm.
go with scales.
Nice. We agree. We agree on that one.
Nice. All right, let's grab one more, and then we will kind of wrap it up here. Would you rather eat a box of dry spaghetti noodles or 2 cups of uncooked rice? Why can't any of these?
What?
Why can't any of
Wait,
these
where's
be
the
like?
question?
Would you rather? It's right here. Why can't any of these be? Would you rather eat ice cream or more ice cream?
Oh, dude, this is easy. 100% uncooked spaghetti. I do that now.
yeah, same.
I'm like, I go to my pantry and I'm like, there's some noodles.
Yeah.
Dude, the best ones are the what are they called? The long skinny ones, because it's like you can just like chew it like not necessarily a toothpick.
Yeah, like a straw.
Yeah, like a straw, and you
yeah.
just like chomp, 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 chomp,
Yeah.
chomp, chomp until it's gone. Yeah, it's amazing.
James
It's
said the
amazing.
uncooked rice would kill you. Yeah, because then it would like expand
Oh, true.
in your stomach. And,
Dude,
oh,
that would be a giant mess.
good call, James. It would expand, and you did. That's true. All right. So whenever I cook spaghetti at home, I like put all the noodles in the pot, and I like take one out, and I just
Oh
like,
yeah,
eat
100%.
it. So
100%.
yeah.
100%.
But anyway, hey, man, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Before we go, a couple of quick things. One, don't forget to do your youth pastor
Yes,
impressions.
send those in.
You can send them to Matthias at matthias.matley@calvary.ch, or you can tag us in them on Instagram, or you can
DM
do
us,
either
yeah.
of those things. So would you rather send your impression to Matthias's email or to the Instagram?
That's the question you have to answer this week.
So do that. Make sure we get those soon. We're super excited to see them. I know that I've been threatened with a lot of, like somebody who may or may not be on this stream right now said last week during Collective Live that she's like, I'm sorry for what we're going to do. And so I'm excited to see that. Like, she thinks that she's going to hurt this person.
Yeah, be careful with the words you use.
This person thinks they're going to hurt my fragile ego, and they might. So that's the end of the story.
Yeah.
So also, hey, don't forget Collective Live Wednesday, 6:30.
Mhm.
But tomorrow we'll be here at 3 o'clock for Trivia Tuesday.
Yes.
Pretty excited about that.
Do we know what the one's about?
I'm not sure. I think James is doing it. James is in the chat. So, James, are you doing trivia tomorrow? And if so, what is the subject of said trivia?
Because we need to come prepared.
Faith said threatened is a stretch, and so I feel like maybe that is a confession.
Ooh, that could be. Could
Anyway,
be. We never know.
trivia tomorrow. Yep.
We mentioned that. What kind of trivia is tomorrow?
What flavor is this trivia? Anyway, who knows? Probably random ocean facts.
The subject.
Oh, here we go. He's
The
building
subject
suspense.
of trivia. All right, here we go.
Are we just gonna sit
Yeah,
here
I feel like
for
that.
some
Yeah, I
time?
feel like he's just gonna make us sit
He's
here and
gonna
sit
wait.
us down.
Oh, foot.
Foot.
Nope.
Nope. No.
Foot trivia? What could that be? Where's the heel? All right, well, you'll have to join us tomorrow to find out. There it is, Disney
movies.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay, I see you, James Teichman.
That's gonna get interesting.
So prepare to be destroyed, everybody, by me at Disney Movie Trivia. It's a tale as old as time. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us. It's been real. It's been fun.
Has been.
It's even
been a
been
blast.
real fun.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.